want to talk about neurofeedback, unscripted, with a hair fuzzy, cute. We'll leave it out, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Neurofeedback. I have received 35 rounds of treatment for it. If you don't know what neurofeedback is, it's basically like rebalancing your brain. I don't know if you can hear the buzzing of the bees, but I had received multiple concussions, and actually prior to those concussions, I was recommended to start neurofeedback because I was dealing with a bunch of just like depression, trauma, sadness, and stuff. And I just wasn't ready for it, and frankly didn't really know what it was, to be honest. And yeah, didn't want it. So I started it, and it's basically you have a QEEG done, which is you stare at this like dot for I think 6 minutes, trying not to blink, and then you close your eyes for 6 minutes, and they're just retrieving the data to see where your brain's at, what alpha waves, all these different brain waves are, what their levels are. So then when they start to do the neurofeedback, they are, making the protocol that is fitting for you. So when I first started it, I'm also in school, by the way. It's very tiring. It's basically like a brain workout, essentially. And you pick your favorite show and you watch. For me, my protocol is 15 minutes on, a 5-minute break, and 15 minutes on again, so a total of 30 minutes. And you just watch a show, you have a brain cap thingy on, and there's tones and the brightness changes. They're not changing your brain, it's just the cap is on your head to retrieve the data as the tones and the sounds change. Because coming from a concussion standpoint, brightness and sound, a lot of things become heightened, or just how your brain reacts to certain things, concussions aside, like whether you're in traffic or, there's like a whole test thing you do, form you fill out, at least the place that I go to makes us do that. Anyway, that was like a puppy whining. Received 35 sessions, as I said, and I definitely think I have to do another QEEG to see where it's at. I definitely think I would need more, but as I was saying, I don't know if I got fucking off track, but you essentially, when I first had it done, it was really exhausting. I kind of felt nauseous a couple times. I realized, I have to eat, and each time I kind of learned a new thing. I definitely don't recommend going to class after getting it done. I mean, if you can't avoid that like me, then like that. Whoa, unscripted. If you have to go to class, you have to go to work, and you can only go at a certain time, understandable. But if you can go at a later time, awesome sauce, because it is a brain workout, and so you're kind of exhausted, and to listen or go to a lecture or go to work, it's like, bro, don't want to be here, need to relax. So that was like a big thing for me. Other points I wanted to make. I just kind of wanted to talk about neurofeedback and see if it resonated with people for me to talk about it. And if people had any comments and stuff for me to elaborate on. I just want to start making more long form, less fucking edited shit. Talking about whatever I fucking want, So, but yeah, it was cut up into 15 treatments, then a QEG, and now I just did 15 plus 5 to see where it's at. But I definitely do feel like I'm able to retain information more. That was a big thing why I started neurofeedback, was I just felt I just started my master's program in traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture, and I'm in classes and I'm getting so frustrated and agitated, and I'm having a hard time to not just understand but just absorb what's being told to me. So that was like a big factor. And I will say, when I started, where I'm at now, I feel like my brain has become so clear and clean. Not that your brain is dirty for, I did a lot of substances and just do psychedelic integration therapy and all that stuff. But I feel like now my brain is like optimal. It is reaching optimal. I mean, it's always, it's like getting better in the balance frame. Not to say I don't. There's so many vices. And I think it's all about balance, whether you choose to drink or whatever. But I've noticed that was like a huge thing, especially in the US. Currently abroad right now, and I don't really drink, and here I'm just kind of having like a Euro summer, and I don't really get that much inflammation as I would back in the States, because there's so many additives and all these things, and as someone who has like mold illness, SIBO, fucking candida, all these different stuff, PCOS, PMDD, it's a lot on the body. But I will say I'm like presently shocked that how much has been okay, and I'm curious if that has to do with neurofeedback and probably a bunch of other tools as well. But yeah, this will be like a little tidbit. I don't know how long this been. This is 6 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna stop it there. If anyone has questions or wants for me to talk about more about neurofeedback journey, I can definitely go into specifics. I feel like I'm leaving some stuff out, but that's been the gist of it. It's not just for people who've had concussions. Definitely useful for just optimizing, rebalancing your brain, anxiety, depression, all these things. Highly recommend checking in, looking into it, not being sponsored or anything. It's just been really helpful, and I feel like my purpose is here is to help people and to share whatever kind of health tool that's helped me. Not everyone is going to have the same. Everyone has a different experience, and everyone has a different protocol, and as traditional Chinese medicine is the study of patterns, so if I'm saying, I experienced this, don't think that if you're not experiencing it, it's not doing the job or it's not right for you. Every tool, there's so many tools out there. I feel like I need to preface that because I've had people message me on TikTok or social media and be like, but you said this and it's happening, and it's like, 1, your body's different than mine. 2, give it time. 3, try something else. It's not just one kind of fix-all thing. But I will say concussions are very serious, and traumatic brain injuries deeply affect, just like change who you are as a person. So that's definitely something I want to talk about more. But just wanted to have a little quick little story, neurofeedback journey, whatever. Anyway, happy to be consistent with y'all. All right, much love. Peace.